The following is a presentation of NEI, the Nuclear Energy Institute.
I got involved in nuclear energy several years ago and found it to be a very interesting field, and found out that is something that hopefully the policies of America will lean toward more nuclear plants and more nuclear power. In fact, I had the opportunity to go to Japan with the Nuclear Energy Institute to see what they're doing in Japan, and had a chance to come back and talk to a lot of policy makers here in the United States about nuclear energy, and have served with Case Energy as well. So I think it's something that from a safe, from a cleaner, from an alternative renewable source, nuclear is the way that we need to continue to make strides in. We had legislation that I was very much involved in and trying to get passed that would build a plant in Vogue in Georgia. It means a great deal in Georgia. On-the-ground jobs somewhere during the maximum construction will be around 3,000 jobs. Once the plant is built, it'll be 600 jobs, very high-paying jobs to say the least. It has a significant number of jobs related to it that spring up from the plant itself. That from a supplier standpoint, from a consultant standpoint, it's going to mean a lot to Waynesboro, Georgia, and to the Georgia economy. So nuclear is important in that respect, in that regard, as well as everyday quality of life. So with that in mind, it's a win-win, I think, for us to continue to go in that direction.
And we think that it's very important that not only we educate legislators, but we also ensure that we are trying to move the issues of used fuel and interim storage along through the process. I believe nuclear energy is exactly what this country needs for future energy needs. It's great baseload generation, it's clean energy, and those are the very issues that we're talking about. We want to keep our economy moving. They need to know that when they flip the switch, that lights are going to be there. I'm not so sure that that is the way it would be with other forms of generation. I know with nuclear it will always be there on the grid for us.
I've been a long proponent of nuclear energy. I'm actually one of them that truly believes in all of the above. I believe that if you end up concentrating your electric providers into one source of power, that ultimately you will pay a high price for doing that. Texas has a very fast-growing population, and our infrastructure is going to have to keep up with that. And one of those things is going to be, where's our power generation going to come from? Nuclear energy is probably one of the least expensive. Once the plant is built and operating, the operating cost for nuclear is by far below all the others that are out there in the marketplace currently.
We have a nuclear facility in the state of Arkansas that generates energy, and we found it to be a very clean energy source, very efficient, and we're proud to have it there. I've often wondered why we are not investing more and more in nuclear energy in our country, because it seems to be, as I said, a very clean source of power, a very efficient way to create power. And I would like to see us move forward and do more of that in the United States.
Learn more at nei.org. Nuclear, clean air energy.